Hello everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks very much for joining me. Today I'm doing the assembly tutorial for the little tin can gift box. This project has been designed by Nicole Silhouette here on YouTube, and I shall link her YouTube channel in the description box below. The little tin can gift box is available as a digital cutting file in Nicole's Etsy store, and it will be available as a cutting die set in the KSCraft Lovers store, and I shall link both of those in the description box below. So let's get started. I've got all my pieces cut out, and for today's tutorial I am using the digital cutting file. So let's go through the pieces. So here are all the pieces that you need to put together the little tin can gift box. Here is my practice one that I made before the tutorial, just so you can see this is what we're aiming for. I don't always do a practice one, but for the little tin gift box I did today. And I'm showing the lid is on quite firmly there. So I'll go through the pieces now, and these are the side pieces. You'll need to cut this twice, and they will get glued together side by side. You'll also need to give the paper a bit of curvature because it's a round can. You'll also notice that there's a score line along here just underneath my tape line there. I recommend you do not fold along that score line. It's only used to align the pieces together. Next we'll move on to the pieces that make up the lid, and there's this main piece here. It's the inside rim edge of the top of the can, and it has all of these glue tabs, and on the back side of these glue tabs I've put the double-sided tape, and I'm pushing those glue tabs up like so. This is the inside edge top rim of the can. Then we have this piece here, which is another part of the top, and you can see it has the perforated edge and the hole for the ring pull. Then we have this piece here, which will go on the top, and I have cut this piece again, and I'll show you what I'll do with that a little bit later. Then we have the two pieces that make up the ring pull, and they will get glued back to back, making a strong ring pull, and that will go into position on that piece with a brad, as I'm showing here. And moving on, we have these two thin strips, and they are actually going to go in place on that inside edge to cover the glue tabs. These next two pieces are the base of the can. You have this piece here with the tabs, and you can see that the double-sided tape is on the top side, and I'm pushing those tabs up. This piece here is the layering piece for inside, or you can put it on the bottom, it's up to you, but it's to strengthen the base of the can. So we'll put this together, and I've got the two side pieces here, and I'm going to remove the backing of the adhesive and join them together. And you can see that my galaxy pattern here all joins up, making one consistent seam, which was what I was hoping for. Then I'm going to take this now and put some more curvature to it, and this is why you don't want to fold along that score line. Then I'm going to get this inside rim piece and remove all the backings off the glue tabs, and there are 48 of them, just so you know, because I counted them as I was putting the double-sided tape in place. And I'm going to get that piece and sort of put it in the middle here, and it's going to line up against that top edge. I'll just turn it around so you can see it a little bit better, what I'm doing. I'm going to put it in place right up against that top edge, and I'm going to slowly just press each of these tabs into place along that edge of the side piece. Just taking my time, making sure that the glue tabs are lining up against that top edge and pressing them down so that the adhesive gets a good stick. So I'm halfway done, and then I'm going to do the other half. This was the best way I found to put this piece into position. It's nice and precise. And then we can close up the shape. And this is why we don't fold along those score lines where the glue tab is. You don't want a fold line on the edge of your can. So they're just for alignment really, so you can glue this in place precisely. So I'm just making sure that that's nice and straight and even, and then I'm going to get my burnishing tool, and I'm going to make sure that all of those glue tabs are pressed down and are getting a good stick against those side edge pieces. And that's our top edge coming along. Next I'm going to put on the bottom of the can, and that's that other piece. Going to make sure all of those tabs are folded, and you can see it's going to go into position like so. So I'm going to remove the backings off these tabs now. And then I'm going to put this into position on that bottom edge of the can. So you need to make sure these tabs are pushed down so they don't get caught. And I have taken a leap of faith by taking all of the backings off the adhesive. So you might not want to do that. You might want to just take a few off at a time. But I'm just jumping right in and using my hand on the inside edge of the can, my left hand, to hold it in position whilst I get the other side into place. It does take a little bit of finagling, but as long as you don't press anywhere, the tabs shouldn't get a big stick straight away. You should have a little bit of time to sort of unstick if you need to, and then re-stick down. So I've got one tab there poking out, just pop that back in and just go around pushing from the inside with my left hand against my right hand, making sure that all those tabs are in place nicely. Just using my pokey tool just to get those last couple into position. And then pressing all the way around, and I'm going to get my burnishing tool here and push down those glue tabs on the inside edge so that everything's getting a nice stick. And you will see that that's gone into place very nicely indeed. And I'm very happy with how that's looking. And you can see our little tin can gift box is coming along. So I'm going to put this piece into position. You can put it on the bottom like that if you like, but I'm going to put it on the inside so that the bottom of the inside of my can looks like a metal can. And you will need to fold it a little bit to get it in. And I'm just pressing that down into place in the bottom of the can. Now we'll move on to finishing the lid and the top of the can. So I'm getting all the remaining pieces in. And first I'm going to take the backings off this piece here, and this will get stuck onto the top of the piece that will have the ring pull on it. And that's just to give that edge a little bit more strength. And I'm going to press that down quite well. Then I'm going to get the pieces for the ring pull, and I'm going to glue the two pieces back to back. And that's going to make a nice strong ring pull. And I'm going to get my brad here, put it through the hole and attach it to that piece. Like so, and you can see that our ring pull's now in position. I'm just going to press that down a bit firmer so it gets a good hold. And now it's time to cover up those glue tabs that you can see, and that's where these strips come in. So they need a little bit of curvature as well, and I'm going to remove the backings. And I'm going to put this along the very top edge, covering those tabs. Just taking my time, making sure that I get that into position at the very top edge nicely. So that's one half done, and then I'm going to do the other half. Give it a bit of curvature, join it up to the other one, and continue around the top of the can. And this covers those glue tabs nicely. And you can see, looks good. Then I'm going to get this other piece that I cut, the extra one that I cut. I'm going to take the backings off, and I'm going to put this onto that inside rim just for a little bit more strength. You don't have to do this if you don't wish to, but I just thought it would be a good idea just for some strength. Just pressing it down, making sure it's getting a good hold. And then the lid goes in place like so. And things are looking really good and fitting really well. And when you tip the can upside down, the lid will not come off, as I'm showing there. But this is the time where you would fill your little can with your goodies and put the lid on, and you could even glue it down if you wanted to be able to pull up from the ring pull, because that's an option as well, and you would then tear that open. You put your goodies in and then glue that down. You would run the glue or the double-sided tape along the inside edge there, stick it down in place, and then when you needed to open, you would use the ring pull push down and rip up along that perforated edge like a ring pull can, but it's entirely up to you. You can do your can any way that you like. These little tin can gift boxes could be used for anyone, for any occasion, and could be decorated in many different ways. So that's my tutorial finished for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you feel inspired to make one of these little tin can gift boxes. Don't forget to check the description box down below for the links that I've previously mentioned. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would really love that too. Thanks very much for watching today. Have a great day, and until next time, it's bye for now.